This is on the one. It looks like one of the hydraulic lines. Let me put my foot up here someplace where I can get some leverage. Okay, here we go. Oh. Well, that was interesting.
Tight.
Yeah. No, it's not broken. It's just holding on by the end of the threads.
Yeah, they didn't have enough nut back off.
That's what it was.
Shit. Now you gotta get that hose loose from that. So.
Okay.
God, you're lucky you made it. You are lucky you made it. That was hanging on.
Oh,
I
shit.
turned it a quarter of an inch.
The threads are clear. They're clean. I can feel them.
Yeah.
They're not jagged or anything.
Up inside.
I gotta take the angle off of it.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Because otherwise I can't rotate it
you're
into
gonna
the
have to
bottom of
break
the
it.
hydraulic pump.
He's gonna have to break that fitting apart.
Yeah, you gotta take the hose off that fitting if you're going to do anything.
Yeah, I gotta take the fitting because I can't rotate that sucker onto the pump otherwise.
No.
Well, I can certainly see where the O-ring goes. There's that depression in there you were talking about.
And you need to swing that hose over the top of them hoses right there and pull it down toward the ground.
Okay, well I can do that easy enough.
And catch the rest of your oil, and then get you a hammer and lay it down on something solid and knock the shit out of that nut, and it'll break loose.
Yeah. Once you get the nut broke,
Then the fitting will come out.
take the fitting out and then see if you can put the fitting in there.
Right.
If it'll swivel all the way around.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
If it won't swivel all the way around, then you got to take the next piece out.
Thankfully, that wasn't necessary. By removing a couple bolts that were blocking the fitting's rotation, I was able to get it squarely and more deeply screwed back into the aluminum hydraulic pump housing with a new O-ring and reattach the huge hydraulic hose from the blue reservoir. I then replaced the 3 hydraulic filters in the reservoir and finally refilled the canister with fluid.
Just a tad over 5 inches long. There is a number here. I don't know if you can see it or not. But there's the number. Got them at Napa, about $15 a piece, so 3 of them. It takes 3 of them. And I've emptied the reservoir, obviously, and tried to clean it up a little bit without removing it. And then I've got 2 of them in there. Well, the oil, as you can see, it's almost clear. And then I just put a little bit on each of the washers before I insert them into the canister. And then inserting them into the canister is pretty easy. You just put them over the. Then there's a tube down below that they fit on top of. Then you have that you got to get off the old filter that goes down into the top of the filter, and then of course the nut goes on. So you can see how the ring goes in there, and then there is a spring, and I'm going to have to compress that spring and then go ahead and put the nut on top of it. I do have a washer that's going to go on top. That one didn't come with it, but I think that'd be a little more secure as far as. And this is why you don't dump in the middle of the main week. There must be 15 or 20 coaches waiting to dump their tanks.